Okay, let's see what we got going here. Yeah, so it looks like just the three of us. That sucks. Yeah, I don't know where everybody's at. I do not know where everybody's at. So I don't know if it'll actually kick off. I think we need 4 for it to actually start. Thought we did. Maybe we don't. Maybe we... I guess it'll start with 3. Hmm. Well, it's Alastair and I. I know that Bill was going to be here, and I recall I talked to Kyle about it, and I talked to uh, Gabe. I don't know, and Austin. I don't know if I talked to them, but I don't know. Where is everyone? But so 2 pair here. I think I can maybe get away with just do a half bet here. Watch Ace King crush me here. Ace Jack. Nope. Nope. Okay, here's the 10. We'll go 3 bigs. Well, I don't think it'll last maybe as long if we don't have a full table, obviously. So my strategy then, just playing heads up, is your range is wide. So, you know, take a chance, see a lot of flops. Maybe flop open-ended like this, and then hope for an 8 or a 3. And you can sort of take them down. So I'm going to call a 5-7. You just never know. Two, three, four, 5. Yeah. I guess I should have bet. Ace 8, that's a good raise. Sorry. So heads up, anytime you have a pair, I think you're in a pretty good spot. Heads up, anytime you have 2 pair, you have a pretty good spot. Show these cards. So, this is the Mountain Lion Poker Club. We have started a new semester, so this is a new quarter. I don't think three will. I think three gets you points. I don't know if it gets you. I don't know what it gets you actually. Wonder if I can pull up the lobby and see. Let's see. So it's a winner take all money wise, 51,000 in chips, and so there must be a point structure to it. Ace 8 suited. I like Ace 8 suited for a raise. I think he comes along here. And then I feel I can sort of maybe even pot over bet this just to make it look stronger than it is. Cool. Alright, let's go ahead and raise since... Oh, I guess Brian is here. Welcome, Brian. Didn't want to see another heart. So, pretty aggressive. I mean, he's pretty... It's Byron, so... And turn-in trays is Kyle, so Kyle's going to join the table here in a minute. Shredder. No stream is complete without someone shredding something. Cool. So I took down a tournament last night. I was playing in a... what was I playing in last night? $11, 1,000 guaranteed, 1.5K guarantee. And did pretty well. Came in second out of 190 players. So I was really excited. I was really happy with that. I was really happy about that. Took home $260.20. $262 actually. It's a good 9-10. Chances are this is something he gets raised. Nope. Might just check it around. Don't like the spades. Yeah, his 10's good. Yep. Let's just see. I mean, unless he hits an 8 there and then he decides to slow. 9. I check. Might luck out. I lucked out. Alright, so my goal is to get back up to starting stack and just see where we're at here. Queen Dewey. Queen Dewey. King Deuce. I don't like King Deuce, but you know, we're four-handed and we'll see. Well, we go ahead and go. I'm gonna go. Not quite what I'm looking for. So I like my position here. Just to let him know I have 2 pair. Now I have the nut flush draw. I think he's a little going to be salty here in a second. I'm just going to call it because I don't think I'm good. Unless he set a trap here. Horrible. Pretty aggressive with a pocket pair, and then you get the 2 overs that come out on the flop, the ace and the king. Um, then you have the two diamonds, which doesn't help, but you know somebody might be on a draw. Um, I'll take a 4. Nope. To give up 3,000 on that hand is quite a remarkable feat. What's tonight? Tonight, 7 o'clock, HQ. Get your trivia ready. All right, so I think, I'm not going to beat a dead horse, but I think once the ace-king comes, raise pre-flop, call, we sort of know, I think, know where we're at on that. So, but I know Byron, and he likes to see hands, at least what people are playing against him. So, I think let's pay for some information. I wouldn't have paid as much, but it's all good. Come on, ace. I mean, guess technically is a drawn hand, so give me a queen here. Can't. Once a person's down, don't give them chips, so do not get below 10,000 again. I'm going to play the overs. Now look at my outs. Any heart? Well, that wasn't one of them, so. But I had a ton of hearts, so. Man, I've been coming back off of a cold. What do I have on that? 7 Dewey. Let's see. So turn in trays is Kyle, and they kind of have a history here, so we'll see how this happens. Ace queen's good. Let's fold that. Prime Music. Stay connected. Be notified. You'll receive updates. No thanks. No thanks. No thanks and no thanks. let's go. We'll go with this. Just times big blind, which is good. Good bet. Now let's see. If he checks to me, he loses power. I'm going to raise here just so I can get a free turn card. Oh, well, that works too. Bad move. Let's see what we got here for some music. Gosh, come on. So I'm not feeling a king here. I don't feel that he would have played that the way he played it, but it feels like ace something. Well, Kyle came just to raise and get us all off our hands. Sounds good to me. With a rare raise, he must continuation bet at least 200, so there's 238. That's good. Well, shoot, that didn't work as well as I thought it would. Alright, smooth call. Let's flat this. And let's see a raise here from turn-in trays. And now we can call and let him sort of feel like he has the advantage. Like he's the one who's the aggressor in this hand. Okay? So now he's got to bet into me, at least with his continuation bet, which will allow me to min raise, and he may fold. Unless he has a 9 again, or flop the shit out of this. Yeah. He flopped a set of 10s. Jack 8. I'll try Jack 8 special. Special. Half might pick it up here. Let's see here. Alastair's playing a hand against Kyle, and he checks into him. You know, if you can call pre-flop, I think you have to throw out continuation bets. I think you've got to really start to incorporate that into your game. Throwing out a continuation bet, half pot, and then let the other player decide to either raise or fold. But if they come along and call, then you sort of at least know where you're at. There you go. At least with the continuation bet, you sort of know where you're at, and then let the other person. It gets 4 callers. Thank you. Feels like a little trap maybe that Kyle's setting here to come over the top to about 1,000. Nope. I'm just curious what he was playing there, you know? I'm going to call because I think I'm going to maybe play this a little aggressively here. I'm going to check. He bets. I raise. And then I'm going to continuation bet. So I'm going to raise it up. And then he's going to call. And now I'm going to go ahead and just do 1/2 pot. I mean, I know I got a 5, but it would have worked without the 5. Seven, seven, ace. Nope. Paired 3 helps my hand quite a bit. Enough that I can bet it. Play ace, ace, 3, 3, queen. Let's see what he played there. What did he play there? King 8 off. King 8 off. Six, 2. I don't know. Might get through. Nope. I raise here because at least let me know where I'm at. I mean, don't sit and, just flat that. Likelihood of somebody having a king here is good. So if it was me, I'd check a king. Hmm. Let's see, we got a break coming up here. We've been running for 41 minutes. Man, if Kyle takes this one down, oh man. It's a pair of threes. Takes it down though. Two pair, ace on the river. 8-9. All right, I will be right back. I will be right back. Mute video. Check one. All right. I'm back. What'd I miss? What did I miss? Here we go. Ace 8. Ace might be good here. Ace 8. $53 suited. I am going to play that. Sign into play. Let's delete that. Let's delete Elf Yourself. Let's delete that Hold'em game. Let's delete Poker Up. Alright, you were watching Mountain Lion Poker Club. JD Cole, 72. Still trying to figure out how to take these guys down. Deuces. And that was a good bet, Alastair. This is a deep stack, man. This is a deep stack. We have 90 big blinds. Jackpot. The only way he calls is if he actually has it already. Kind of overinflated the pot, so I might have messed this one up. was a draw. Check. We got HQ trivia about to kick off. I'll call that. Come on, 8-9. Gotta see a king here, buddy. Sixes, maybe? Sixes? Let's see what he had here. Queen 9 suited. Queen 9 suited. He had the... It's a pretty big one. I don't know if you want to see a flop against... He didn't raise, so that might take away that king element. Here, the game is about to begin. Lilia, HQ Trivia. Lilia. Tell Lilia that HQ Trivia's on. I don't know where she's at. Please. Queen 8, man. Bullshit. the noise.
Patooties. It is Sunday, January 28th, 2018, and I am very aware of what's happening on that other room right now. The 60th Annual Grammy Awards, hosted by, who is it, Jan Murray? I don't know, because I'm boycotting the Grammys for the 15th year in a row, because once again, my man Chingy was snubbed. No noms for Chingy. 1 year without a nomination for the string cheese incident. Don't want to recognize good music. They're basically a glamorized Kids' Choice Awards anyway. So I'm glad you've joined me in shunning that sham of an award show for your chance at being financially awarded, because you're about to play HQ, the trivia game show on your phone where you answer questions to win real cash. I am your host with the croissant French toast, Quiz Christofferson, Quizzy Gillespie, Host Malone, Host Face Killa, Ray Quiz the Chef, Quizza, Finn Quizzy, Quiz Marquee, Lil HQZ Vert, Quiz Khalifa, Scott Rogowski, live and loving it from the greatest city on earth, the city that never sleeps, Bayamon, Puerto Rico, imagining and dragoning and setting new HQ records with all 1.6 million of you.
Okay.
Yes, there are over 1.6
That's all.
million of you live around the world right now, going head to head, including some birthday boys and girls: Joe Rubino, Anna Shellman, Elizabeth Klecker, Remy Goldfarb, Rachel Sando, Gabriel Perla, Christina Palmer, David Anthony, Sarah Zombo, Lisa Valens, Andrew Casson, Phoebe and Sam LaRocca, Roxy in Poland, and Grandma Ethel turning 90, and Grandpa Big Daddy Tom turning 99. Happy birthday to all of you. Is this your first time getting quizzical with us on HQ? Even if you have been here before, we're doing things a little differently tonight. I'm not asking 12 questions. I'm asking 15 questions. They start easy, get progressively harder. 3 multiple choice answers pop up. You have 10 seconds to answer. If you get it right, you move on. If you get it wrong or you don't answer in time, you're eliminated. You can choose to use your extra life to keep you in the game. However, if you have your extra lives and you answer all 15 questions correctly, you're going to win more than bragging rights. You win actual, spendable, cash money. And tonight's prize is no normal prize. No, it is a whopping, flopping, cough-dropping 15,000 Despacitos, 15,000 Daddy Yankees, 15,000 US dollars. That's a lot of Sacagaweas. For that kind of cheddar, you could probably buy Chingy's entire music catalog. I like it when you quiz it right there. Who's going to be chilling at the Holiday Inn after tonight's game? That's what I want to know. Who wants to quiz with me and get some money? Quiz with me and get some money. Is your device charged? Is your chat swiped? Do your friends and loved ones know not to call you during the next 15 minutes? There's nothing else going on right now that could possibly be more important. Also, stick around till the end tonight, because I'm finally going to reveal the biggest mystery of HQ. I tried to do it last night. I was told I got cut off. I'm very sorry. They assure me it's not going to happen again. Tonight's the night. So hold on to your butts. It's going to be a bumpy ride. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty, and let's get this show on the road. Numero uno. What sound does a cow make? Moo, woof woof, or boom shakalaka? What sound does a cow make? We are going back to nursery school on this one, folks. Break out your Fisher-Price See and Says. The duck goes quack. The cow goes moo. Moo goes cow. The dog goes woof woof. And Stuart Scott goes boom shakalaka, or he did, R.I.P. 1,596,351 of you are graduating from Bovine University. The rest of you moving on to Q2. Don't have a cow, man. We got Q2 in The Wizard of Oz. What did the Wicked Witch of the West want from Dorothy? Alone, ruby slippers, or respect? R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Find out what it means to me. We all want respect, but the Wicked Witch was more interested in footwear. Ruby slippers in particular. Those red ruby slippers were originally silver shoes in the Frank L. Baum novel. Hollywood producers figure Ruby Red plays better for camera on the yellow brick road, and 1,494,030 of you are playing better tonight so far. You're off to see the Quizzard, the wonderful Quizzard of Oz, of HQ. This is an Oz. It's not that magical, but it is pretty magical to think that we have 1.4 million plus in the game. Q3, which of these was not a move in the original Bop It game? Pull it, fold it, twist it.
Fold It was not part of a Bop It.
So this game was extremely bossy. It asked you to twist it, pull it, bop it, but it'd be pretty hard to fold it. It was plastic. Fold it is your answer because that was not one of the moves in Bop It. And 1,367,293 of you are bopping on a Q4. The rest of you, stop it. This Bop It thing seemed to be invented expressly for BuzzFeed videos 20 years later. It's like they knew BuzzFeed would become a thing, so they're like, let's make Bop It now in the 90s, and then 20 years later, we'll have like millennials making nostalgic videos about it. Q4, in which sport can two players each earn an assist when their teammate scores? Hockey, football, or soccer? Two players can earn an assist. That's what makes this sport so special. If a hockey player scores a goal, the passer gets an assist, but the player who passed to that passer can also be credited with an assist. A secondary assist, it's called a hockey assist. Hockey is your answer, and 913,030, they don't need any assistance tonight. We dipped below 1 million for the first time here at Q4. Hockey is your answer. The rest of you out of puck at Q3 into the penalty box. You go. Come back tomorrow. You'll have another chance tomorrow. In the meantime, do you know what you're doing right now? You know you're playing HQ, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's HQ. It's HQ. You didn't know, but you probably do because you're playing it on your phone. Q5, with what body part is renal health concerned? Lung, liver, or kidney? Renal. Renal 911. It's the biggest little organ in the body. From the Latin renus comes the word renal, meaning kidney. So it should be no surprise that kidney is your answer. So kidney is renal, and 709,156 are renal retentive. You gotta have respect for those internal organs. How well would you do in your job if you're working in total darkness? 709,156 are rolling with kid and play. Are you kidding me? The rest of you, over 180,000 kidney stoned at Q5. And it hurts me too. Q6. Which of these dishes would President George H.W. Bush explicitly avoid eating? Steak tartare, clam chowder, or broccoli salad? Chowder. Is it chowder? It's chowder. Chowder! Chowder. Chowder. In 1990, H.W. famously said, I do not like broccoli. I haven't liked it since I was a little kid, and I'm president of the United States. Not gonna happen. Not gonna do it. Not gonna eat any more broccoli. And look at this slightly savage, brutal question here. We lost over 300, almost 400,000, just about 370, but 308,827 of you. You have no trouble with broccoli. Whale had trouble with potatoes. W had trouble with pretzels. But 308,827 are hungry for that green broccoli. You're eating your vegetables. I like the fact that George H.W. Bush is the longest living president. He's 93 years old. He's never eaten a broccoli in his life. So how healthy is it really? Q7. Which of these software products has Meghan Trainor sung about? Adobe Photoshop, Gmail, or Final Draft? Meghan Trainor. She over there on the Grammys right now? Is anybody watching? If you are watching the Grammys, maybe tweet a picture of you playing HQ in front of the Grammys. You know? Like, this is more important, right? Meghan Trainor sang recently about that bass. She was all about that bass a couple years ago. This song was just certified platinum by RIAA. Over 10 million sold.
That was photoshopped.
Includes the line, I see the magazines working that Photoshop. Yes, she's dropping Photoshop and all about that bass. And 222,621 of you are all about this question. You got all the right junk in all the right places. You've got your cross
I'm
trainers,
out.
your Megan cross trainers on, and you are sprinting on to Q8. Which of these is a standard cheerleading jump? Herky, flap, or striker? A lot of people there deciding if they want to use their extra lives. Tonight is the night, folks. Remember, $15,000 is at stake. Quiz Daddy will make you jump, jump. This jump was named for the same cheerleading innovator who invented the pom-pom, Lawrence Herkimer. You know who it is now, right? Herky. 135,920 aren't getting jerked around here. The Herky, a nice clincher on a complex routine.
The Herky.
135,000 jumping around, jump up to get down. The rest of you, pack it up, pack it in. Get out. Jump man. HQD's up to something. We have 86,000 who came close tonight, but you are wiggity whack. Hey, by the way, are you following us on Twitter? Yes, you can follow us on Twitter at HQ Trivia. There it is, at HQ Trivia. We give hints. We have polls. We let you know when the big money's coming. So follow us there. Maybe after the game, don't mess with it right now. Q9. What was the original name of the Sidekick mobile phone? Fierce Phone, Danger Hip Top, or Call Blaster? The original Sidekick. I'm my sidekick. Hit me up. I'm my sidekick. Soldier Boy loved his sidekick. In 2002, a company introduced a radically new cell phone design. When you flip it and flop, that company was called Danger. And the phone was the Hip Top. Danger Hip Top's your answer. And we're going Ben Savage and Corey Savage here at Q9. Savage question 32,827 survive. You guys are hip to this Q, but we just lost 100,000 of you there. Kicked out. Side kicked out of the quiz at Q9. Down to 32,827. Danger! It gets dangerous towards these later questions. Remember, 15 tonight. Q10. Which of these breath fresheners hit the market first? Tic Tacs, Certs, or Clorets? Clorets. Tic Tacs, Certs, Clorets. Tic Tac told you to pick the oldest, the one that hit the market first, and it's certainly not Certs. The answer here is Clorets. Hello, Clorets. Clorets came out in 1951. I know a lot of people are writing Mandela effect in the chat right now. 14,543 knew that Clorets came out in 51, Certs in 56, and Tic Tacs in 1970. 14,543 had that minty fresh feeling, so fresh, so clean.
Oh man, I'm just sitting here watching this trivia,
You yourselves have been eliminated.
watching these guys talk shit about how I played my 4-5. I apparently didn't really think much about a 4-5.
Where's my chauffeur? Fun in the gondola or drive me crazy? SC nail polish. I know it's really
SC.
stylized with a lower
Fun in the gondola. Why would it be called Fun in the Gondola?
An iconic nail polish brand with fun and flirty names like Splash of Grenadine, Jamaica Me Crazy. Where's my gondola? No, where's my chauffeur? And Fun in the gondola. I don't know where my gondola or my chauffeur is, but Drive Me Crazy is not one of their polished color names. And 4,223 of you got it right on this brutal question here. We lost over 10,000.
This guy does sound like Caesar. I gotta go back and watch Hunger Games now and see Caesar Flickerman.
Polishing off this feeling polished. You're getting Q12. This would have been the last, but not tonight. What was the first full-circuit strata roller coaster ever built? King Dakar, Top Thrill Dragster, or Raging Bull?
Ooh, Raging Bull sounds cool.
Strata coaster. Do you know what that means? Strata coaster. You need to flirt with the stratosphere. These are over 400 feet tall, these coasters. Only two in the whole world. In 2005, King Dakar opened at Six Flags Great Adventure, became the tallest in the world at 456. But it wasn't the first. In 2003, that would be Top Thrill Dragster at Cedar Point in OH. Idaho. The Buckeye State is home.
Man, we are down to 2.
First ever full circuit strata roller coaster ever built. And another brutal question. Oh my
railroads. The first American multi-millionaire.
Who wants to be a multi-millionaire? This first multi-millionaire was John Jacob Jingleheimer Astor. He made his fortune in the early 19th century in the business of fur trading. Yes, fur. And 550 of you got it right. I like it when you do it right, fur. If anyone wants to trade furs, by the way, hit me up on Twitter. I've got chinchilla, mink, sable, you name it. It's all fake. 550 of you remain. 2 questions left. This is the penultimate question. There are nearly 500,000 watching.
12 questions.
Excuse me, stand for. Stick around. Which of these fashion designers has not collaborated with H&M? Victor and Rolf, Sonia Rykiel, or Celine?
I'm gonna say Celine. Like, who is Celine? I don't even know who that is.
Sonia Rykiel, Celine. The accent's on the Celine. This designer is known for their luxury leather goods. A little too luxury for H&M. They don't yet have the power of collaboration. It's Celine. And 318 of you are my H cuties. I am your man. Your head and your heart will go on to the
Alastair, how do I take it from you?
318 of you from over 1.6 million. We're down to this. Q15.
I'm gonna play a little more aggressively.
It all boils down to this. 318 players, $50,000. Who's counting extra fat stacks tonight? Who's making money move? A lot of money here at Q15. What cookbook was written by a former nuclear energy budget advisor? Barefoot in Paris, The Way to Cook, or Ad Hoc at Home? This is it.
Ad hoc at home. Let's say ad hoc at home.
Are you feeling it? You feeling it? You've muted the Grammys? Before she started going shoeless in the kitchen.
Damn, barefoot Contesta.
This book author and Food Network host was a budget analyst for the nuclear energy program under Presidents Ford and Carter. Seems like a smooth transition to cooking. Ina Garten is the barefoot Contessa, and she was barefoot in Paris. That is your answer, and we got 115 winners, baby!
You win $20? No, 100 and something. $200 each. $130 each.
115 HQTs joining the winner circle here. Perhaps for the first time, perhaps you've come back and won some more money. You just split 15 grand. You're each taking home $130.
I bet he folds.
And 43 cents or 44. Maybe you're getting an extra penny. Miguel Cantor gets an extra penny. Just gets an extra penny. Alexis G123 to win a good
$130, man. Gosh. I want to win $130. All right. Giving Alastair, here we go. A 2-to-1 chip lead. This is the MSPT training. If he checks to me and I bet half, he folds 88% of the time. Okay, so we are at the stream 122 mark. 1.22. So let's start counting now, okay? Let's start counting where we have the ability here to raise. Let's raise pre-flop. Okay, and let's see. This is a raise on the button. And then let's do a continuation bet. So let's raise, button, continuation bet. And how many times does he fold? He did not fold there. So let's check. Let's go again. fold or do you fold? No. So let's just say fold. So fold, no fold, and we'll give him a point. Okay, so this is going to be where I call, and this is where I'm on the button, heads up. And if he checks, so I'm on the button, he bet that. When he checks and I bet, then does he fold, and we'll count folding or no fold. Okay, sound good? So here we are on the button. He raised, so I fold. I literally am not even concerned about my cards right now. I just want to find a pattern of play heads up against somebody that I can take advantage of. And right now, man, aggressive, aggressive. I like it. I like it. So here he is. If he just flats, so he raises, I call, and then I have the place to check, and then he bets, and I fold. And oh man, you can't do that. You can't check back to me, Alastair. You cannot check back to me. Why would you check back to me? Why would you check back to me? Because I think he had a 5. I think he had like an ace 5 or something. 1, 2, 3. He doesn't have deuces. He doesn't have clubs. He's got to have a 5. He had to have a 5 at the 125 mark. It had to be a 5. What was it? How come I don't get to see it? Why don't I get to see it? Alright, so here he just calls, right? So, okay, so now so he's on the button, and I'm going to raise, and he'll call. So button, raise, call, I continuation bet, he folds, yes. Okay, so there's 1, okay? That's the first time we've had the opportunity to do that. So here he is. I'm going to raise. And he folds. So he folds when he's in the blind. Okay. I'm not really paying attention, like I said, to what my cards are. I just want to figure out this positioning here. So when he raises to me, I'll let it go. Okay, so I'm the button. Button, slow, continuation bet, folds. So I'm going to go with him. Let's see if he checks. He checks here. Check. Come on. Check. I continuation bet. And does he call or fold? He should fold, right? Mathematically speaking, he folds. So there's a fold. Okay. So we're going to go about 89% of the time I can pick that up, that pattern up. But now he's on the button. He did not raise on the button, which allows me to raise him, which results in a fold. And he comes up over the top. So I'm going to call here, and then I'm going to go, I'm just going to continuation bet, 1/2 of that, and he raises. So that puts him on a pair, like a pocket something. Pocket pair, pocket jacks. Well, ace king got there, so that sucks. I want to see it for my value here. King, yeah. I thought ace king. Okay, so that was a good. I had him the whole way. Okay, okie dokie. The button continuation bet is a pretty weak spot. 6, 7. Check, bet, fold. Check, bet, fold. I'll take a 10 or a 5. Queen, that sucks. What's that from? Ouch. Ouch. I will flat here. Check here. Check my 9. Let him bet. Allow me to raise. Dang it. Well, I lost this hand. Two, 3. I like 2, 3. Come on, 4. If he checks, I bet I win. So check to me. That'd be nice. Nope. I'm going to go 4. Forget you. Cannot allow it. Four, 5. I have 9,000, so I'm sitting at 45 big blinds. There's 40,000 chips in play. 40,000 chips in play. He has 30. I have 10. I don't know. I have 10. He's got 30. He's got them all. 80, 50. So that's 10. Yeah. So we have a 3-to-1 chip lead. Okay. A 3-to-1 chip lead. Have I ever been in this position before? Yes, I have. Chances of me winning at this point would be 32% chance of me winning. 9, 10. If I bet here, I pick it up 89% of the time. Fold 89% of the time. This is a great pattern that we have going on here. I just wish the blinds were a lot larger. I don't like he folds here. I just don't like the fact that he flats. I don't know. I'll pick it up. Unless he hit a piece of this jack, then I'm going to make some money on this. Nah. Nope. We're pretty close to getting it down to 2020. If I can get it to 2020, I'm okay. What about a jack here? You want to go one time for a jack? Or keep the 7? Keep the 7. It's a lot of big blinds. Keeping the 7. Mm-hmm. 10 and a 6. 10 and a 6. I'll play 3-4. I will play 3-4. The problem is now Alastair's probably watching this right now, and he realizes sort of what I'm doing because it's only a 4-minute delay. And I'm talking strategy against the person I'm heads up who probably is watching. So, food for thought. So, where are we going to be 5 minutes from now? You can have that one. I like this little 4-5 here. I'm taking notes. These are my notes. Alright, so if I raise your small, if I raise your big, this is good for me. I bet I win. So if you're big blind and I raise you, how about that? Is that large enough for you to get off of that queen? 7? Queen 7, queen, pair of 7s. Okay. I'll show you that card. How about that? So now we're at a 28-1. 28-1. I'm going to check this, let him bet it, and I'll raise it. And now I can just kind of raise a little bit. Man, he called me. Called me. Why did he call me? He's got an ace. I can't do it. I can't do it. I mean, if he has a king, he's got a king, so why wouldn't he have a king, you know? Take a king here. He'll fold works too. Oh, that stinks. This bet here seems like feels like an ace, so maybe this will work. Well, this might be it here. If he checks, I might be able to pick this up. It's a big pot. You gotta take a stab at it. I can't let it go with the queen again. He's thinking. I don't know what he's thinking. I don't think I've beat Alastair heads up, actually. I think he's beaten me twice, maybe? Dang it. Well, this 3-1 chip lead here is kind of getting old. Come on, man. I need a queen.
Yeah, it is.
I think you're right, Jimbo. Definitely better to not watch and then learn, you know? Here we go. This is a good raising spot. I don't know how you check an ace here, so let me get back up to 3-1, 3-10. $980 in the pot. If he calls and then checks to me, then I have the authority to bet, and I rarely get a call. So we have this pattern pretty locked in with Alastair. You know, any two cards. Let's just see a 4, 5, 3, 4, 5. I like it. Again, if he checks, then I have some equity in this with the raise. I can kind of like add a little bit of pressure. Might have him check because chances of him actually having an ace now are slim-er. He could have an ace, but ooh, 5, 6, 5, 4. Do I show my cards there? Yeah, 5, 6. So he had a 5, 4. I'll go ahead and show. I mean, I'll show him. So maybe next time it comes back up ace, ace, then I have a decent hand. Man, I am dying here. Dying. All right, we're gonna get up to the 28 to 12 mark here. It's gonna take an interesting flop, like right here. I'm gonna call it, but I really need help here. King. You can't check here, so that's good. I'm glad that he did not check it. I'll give you a take a walk. Oh, I'm sorry. I was doodling a helicopter. Okay, this is it. Two people having an ace in their hand. I'm not liking the odds of it. But he's got it, he's got it. He doesn't have it. Yeah, fives are no good. He knows that, so that's good for him. Okay, we're at the 28 to 11. 28 to 11. 28 to 11. I'm gonna play it down. I mean, I like it. You might have a queen and then decided to represent. Nice hand. I don't think I get him away from it though. So the blinds are 300. It's crazy how deep we are in this. Still have 40 bigs. $40 to about 100 bigs. So, Queen 4, we're going to call. We're going to try to get, we're going to call this raise. He's going to raise it up to like 750. Nope, 3, okay. And now we get none of it. I guess I got the 4. See, the check though after a raise is a very passive move. So I'm going to put this out. I'm going to put this at the 146 mark. I'm going to put a passive move. Okay. So even though you're defending right now, it's kind of telling me that you've got sort of a short hand here. So I didn't put you on the flush draw. But I do put you on like a 9, 10, 9, I don't know, 9 something weak. Probably enough to come over the top, but not. Sevens. Well, okay. Sevens. So, I don't know. I think what you need to do there, personally, is I think you need to bet with the sevens just to sort of see where you're at and then allow me the opportunity to give you a raise if I feel like I can represent. Because right now it's just that check. I'm going to stick with the passive play, though. So here, like a check to me with that board being wet, I guess you could call it, is not what I'd want to do. But a 1200 is a decent bet into a pot of 18. It's a little bit over mid. So I'm going to call it to get lucky. No. Man. Now, you went totally from passive to the next hand aggro. So, it's such a variety. calling it. Let's see that queen. That's pretty tough, Alastair. I don't know. I mean, that was sort of the purpose of my raise. All right, so we're going to play it now. We're going to check it down. I mean, he's going to check. I'm going to call. Check. He bets. I call. I check. Check. He bets. I call. And this is how I make some of my money back. Some of my money back. Money back. Money back. He's going to put me all in. That's fine. Jack what? Queens. Dang it. I even had a queen. I didn't even see that. I mean, I wouldn't even have. Oh, I lost. Shoot, skis. Come on, Jack. No king. See if he puts pressure on me. He did. Let's go. Let's do it. I got suited connectors. I like 5-6 suited. I know I'm way under here, but there's a 6. Oh, he hit a queen. 5. 6. Jeez, man. Good game. Crap. Well, I lost. I lost. I came in second. When you come in second, guess what? It feels like a loss, doesn't it? So anyway, let me open up the club. Here's the old club. We have 15 members in the club, and let me see the results if we have any kind of standings. And I'm looking for the new. So I guess we won't have any new standings until so let's see upcoming. Do we have any upcoming? I want to see why. Should be a reoccurring tournament here, right? Our schedule. Says show registered, show registering and upcoming only. I don't know why we're not. I am looking for the next tournament here. It says my scheduled. There's no current tournaments scheduled. So why don't we go back here and let's create a tournament, right? So this will be our MSPT training no limit hold'em. And I'm gonna put us, I'll put it right back here where it says join us, join as hash. This is as we train for the Mid-States Poker Tour, the MSPT in Shakopee, Minnesota in April. Okay, cool. Join us as we train. So our start date will be next week, a week from today. That's going to be February 4th. February 4th. We're going to make this a start time of 1800 hours. Make it recurring. Edit. We're going to make it recurring weekly. Recurs every week on a Sunday. Recurs every 1 week on. And there's no end date. Okay? Okay. So play money tournament. It's 20K to start. No, the buy-in's 20K. No breaks. Top 20, 10 minutes, 10. And results to play. So let's create it. February 4th. Join us, Team Mountain Lion Poker. Changes. So, boom. Okay. So there's our tournament coming up, and I'm going to register for it. And this is recurring. Should be recurring, so. Cool. Okay, so we have a tournament scheduled. All right, guys. Well, we'll be streaming it next week. Okay, February 4th. That's next Sunday at 6 p.m. Mountain Time. So come check it out. And thanks for playing tonight. I had fun. Yay! And we'll see you next time.